Hi Geminis, this is going to be your reading from June the 16th to the 30th. I just want to say happy birthday to anyone that is having their birthday at this time. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising. You could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder that these are general reads, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. How I do my readings is I'll start with the Angel Oracle Guide here. I'll move on to Traditional Tarot, and then I'll go back to Oracle at the end with the Moonology. Awesome. Looks like we already have your message for today. I just got to get to the right page. There we are. So your message, Mother, Father, God. You are connected to the power of creation at this time. Your spiritual parent is enveloping you in their incredible love and filling you with divine energy and inspiration to help you move forward. This card is a message directly from the heart of God and is telling you that you are significant and precious. You are loved beyond measure, and the creative power is proud of you. You are being encouraged to have faith and know that anything that is possible for you. No matter what you may be going through, you are always connected to the source of creation, and your angel guide is encouraging you to remember this now. This card is one of healing and wholeness. Whatever stories you have heard about God being judgmental must be washed away. Divine energy can never hold a grudge against you, for you are an extension of its love. The power and the presence of the Creator are not only with you, but within you. And if you have ever felt that you aren't good enough, that you are being judged, or that you haven't been the best that you can be, know that you are forgiven. Angels are with you today to help create healing wave between you and your divine parent. This card also brings the possibility of parental healing. If you'd like to clear up any difficult energies between you and your parent or ancestry, know that the angels are ready to help. They are guiding you to see the world through the eyes of Mother, Father, God, and to remember that love can heal everything. Wow, powerful card to start us off, Gemini. Let's see what this could be about. Wow. You and Libra just both got the same main energy card. Okay. Let me just feel this energy that I am feeling for you. For Gemini, please. Okay, I feel a few things kind of coming in for you, but we'll just kind of start in the energy and move along. So we have the Three of Cups here, and the Three of Cups is energy of a celebration, which makes sense. It's the time of your birthday. It's maybe there's an event happening where you're getting together with friends. Maybe it's your own birthday party. Maybe you're just out celebrating something here. I feel like there is going to be stuff to celebrate, obviously, because maybe you are having your birthday at this time, or you're having another friend's birthday, but it just means of people coming together and celebrating. Maybe for some of you, it's a celebration of life as well for someone. But I just feel this kind of connectedness, and Libra got the same card in this energy as well. So it's going to be important about the community, and it's going to be important about friends and the people that we kind of surround ourselves with here for these 2 weeks. We do have a tower moment coming in, and a tower moment is something is changing. And the universe is coming in to change something here. It's usually something that we don't see coming. It has to maybe do with a relationship here. Maybe some of you, maybe this is kind of a new relationship that's coming in that you didn't expect. Or for some of you, some kind of partnership, or again, doesn't have to be romantic. Could be also friendship, could be family, could be whatever here. There's going to be some unexpected change or news with someone that might be kind of popping in. I have the moon card here as well, so they could possibly be a Pisces. I also have Taurus on the board. I also have Scorpio on the board as well. But the moon card is basically saying that we're not seeing something kind of correctly here. It's kind of talking about a little bit of delusion in a way. Sometimes represent subconscious as well. I'm just trying to feel this energy out. It's funny, I'm not really getting a clear answer with this. Yeah, I feel like there might be a relationship that comes into in your life that is going to kind of maybe change in these 2 weeks here with that kind of tower, just to be honest here. Might be something you're not seeing clearly with this kind of moon card coming out. Something that there's a haze over. It's interesting though, because it's followed by the Hierophant in reverse, which is the idea of rebelling against society in a way. I don't know if you're feeling like this. You feel like naturally a rebellious type, or that you're different in some kind of capacity for what society maybe wants you to be. And there might be something still in your subconscious attached to this, not accepted by society, or not maybe accepted, maybe even it's by like a parent or a loving member of family. But it feels like something is going to come in to be resolved here a little bit. I have the Nine of Swords in the reversed, which is basically the end of some sleepless nights. So maybe you are kind of getting some subconscious messages about maybe these old attachments of not feeling connected, feeling this sense of kind of maybe abandonment, or you had to kind of do things on your own. You could have had to be a rebel because you didn't feel accepted in a way in yourself here. We have the Magician card in the reversed, and we have the Nine of Wands in the reversed as well, which is about seeing the truth of something here, or trusting something a little bit more. I feel like with the Magician in reversed, it's like being at a point where not having all the tools to create something, but I feel like you are kind of now realizing a bit that everything is kind of in you. You have the ability to kind of manifest things. You have the ability to kind of create things here for yourself. If you were kind of doubting that before, or doubting if you were ready, or doubting if you had enough tools to make kind of things happen, I think now you're going to trust yourself a little bit more than you did before. We have the Death card coming out, which is Scorpio energy, and then we have the Six of Swords, which is kind of like moving away from something, moving away to kind of calmer waters. Something is ending here for you. It could be a physical death that might be happening in your life right now. It could be you're just ending something completely and moving away from it, because as you see on this card, the waters are really rocky here, and then they're kind of moving on to that kind of calm side of things. So I feel like maybe some of you are moving on from a death as well. And it's not like leaving something behind. It's not like the Eight of Cups here that I'm feeling. You're taking these kind of swords with you on this journey. So it's just like, yeah, I can, let go of that a little bit and move on a little bit more from it here. But I'm going to take the knowledge, or take the things that I've learned with me and kind of keep going. Interesting, because I'm feeling this kind of it's interesting because with you I'm feeling that kind of like rebellious energy of the Hierophant, but it feels like it doesn't feel like really presently. It feels like something of the past. And I feel like that energy might come into play this week, like that change that's coming in with the Tower moment might be something that changes things and makes you see a part of yourself that maybe was like that. Three of Swords here, which is a card about pain or a card about heartbreak, which kind of makes sense if you're kind of in this energy of maybe dealing with a death. Maybe you're in the space of that rebellion that you're feeling. Maybe this is old heartbreak, but it's interesting because it feels like it's wrapped around this relationship or relationship with someone, because we do have the Two of Cups and we have the Lovers coming out. We have the Fool card coming out sideways, and when cards come out sideways in my read, they can kind of go either way. It could be there's something kind of holding us back from being kind of totally free, to kind of going out, to kind of exploring here. It could be fear. It could be feeling like, again, like I said, you're not ready, or there's something else that's kind of holding you back. But if it's in the upright here, it's like, you know, we're taking everything in. We're just like, we're free. We're going to go out. We're going to explore. We're going to do things. We're going to have this kind of mentality of the Fool. And it's like the beginning for you here. The beginning maybe of something new, something different. Again, like I was saying before, it feels like that kind of transition that might be happening for you in these kind of 2 weeks. We also have the Lovers coming out sideways, which means there's choice involved as well for this kind of Lovers card. Maybe moving away from a connection, or, you know, starting a connection here as well. There's that kind of something you don't see coming in a relationship that I could kind of keep reiterating, but it just seems like it here. It just feels like there's a surprise in a way for you, Gemini, in that. But it feels like whatever this is, whatever maybe this relationship that we are dealing with, that is kind of feeling like a little bit of heartbreak here. Some of you might be leaving a relationship. Some of you might be getting into a relationship. Some people might have a relationship ending with no fault of their own or anything like that. But it feels like you're going to be kind of more in this kind of Queen of Wands energy after that, which is fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Feels like it's almost like we're ready to move on. We're ready to kind of, you know, go after things that we really, really want here. We're seeing life as more of an adventure. We're seeing it as, you know, what else can I do? What else can I explore? I just feel like you're like, I'm still on this earth. So it's like, what else is out there is for me. It's weird because it feels like out of all this heartbreak, it feels like it's going to drive you in some way. It's going to kind of push you a little bit forward, Gemini. Just tell me like one life, which I think come back for more lives, but I just feel that there's going to be a lesson in that for you. It's like about truly kind of living your life here. See if there's any other messages before I move on to numerology. Yeah, there's this kind of start over energy for you. Again, like I was saying, this may be this rebellion energy that was happening before, this kind of moving away to kind of calmer waters is kind of starting again here with the Two of Wands in reverse. Judgment's on here as well. So I feel like there is like kind of the universe is kind of seeing, you know, what path you're going to maybe choose here, or the universe is being like, you know, how will they kind of restart, rebuild. Maybe some of you are rebuilding a relationship as well from scratch, but it just feels like they're just watching, and it's kind of judgment time on that to see kind of if you're able to kind of start over and start doing something again. Some of you might start. Yeah, it just feels like even this restart might be in a relationship. Maybe some of you are getting a new relationship with a parent that was maybe distant, or maybe this is a past lover that was distant, or a friend that was distant before, but there might be like this kind of reconnection happening for you. Oh, you got two. Yeah. Okay. So you got two moonologies this week, so I'll read both of them. At 34. Sorry, I just gotta get to the right pages. These ones are not in alphabetical order, so it takes me a little bit longer. I apologize. Take time to breathe out. Disseminating moon. The intensity of the full moon has adapted. And what are you left with? That's what this card is asking you. It suggests that the situation you're asking about has now peaked and it's time for you to regroup and learn from your experiences rather than blindly forging ahead. Have faith that what is happening is for the best and try to accept the way things are now and give yourself and others time out to relax, breathe. We cannot be on all the time. If you feel like you hit an obstacle or even failed in some way, now is the time to reflect on how to do things differently next time. Be honest with yourself if you feel bad about your current situation, and then remind yourself that life goes in cycles. Attune to the moon. I am where I am, and it is okay. The teaching. This disseminating moon is the first moon phase after the explosive energy that comes with the full moon. No matter when you pick this card, it suggests that you are in a more tranquil point in your life cycle, and whatever situation you are asking about, this is not the ideal time to start something new. The disseminating moon is a time to breathe out. Give yourself some time off and think about what has passed. We also have work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. This card suggests a rebirth. Think of the situation as the phoenix that rises from the ashes, as the birth, death, and rebirth paradigm. That's what Scorpio energy is all about. Whatever you've been through, there is a new start ahead. It might be a little dark. It almost certainly won't be rainbows and unicorns, but it will be deep and transforming. This card also suggests that if you know you are magical, then this is a time to work your magic. It can be also herald a time of a start of a sexier time if you've been experiencing something of a drought. Emotional intimacy is also on the menu. Scorpio is the sign that likes to go deep into the body, mind, and spirit. So when this card comes up, there's nothing superficial about what's coming your way. Attune to the moon. Have some sexy time. Hey, maybe that's what this Three of Cups is about as well. The teaching. The Scorpio is a sign of death and rebirth, as we got the death card here as well, right? Moving on to calmer waters. Magic and shamans. Its energy is a little bit dark, oculate, and even scary. Not all of us like to face the shadows, but the Scorpio demands it. In fact, it goes through working through your dark side that you can get to the light, and the new moon in Scorpio and the appearance of this card at any time suggests you need to do that now. And that's kind of what this moon card is all about, right? That's what I was talking about in this kind of subconscious part about ourselves, right? Of not feeling like we are fitting in a way, or we're not accepted in something as well. All right, Gemini. I feel like you are going to have some revelations this week. I feel like some things are going to kind of change for you, but overall you're kind of having this kind of rebirth moment and you're ready for something new. Okay, that was your end of the month reading. I hope it helped.